Alright guys, this is Limited KRGN and we're doing another cool review this week. And this is from Warner, well, I'm going to say Warner, but it's Ronin Warriors. And this is, if I'm pronouncing this wrong, I do apologize. This is Shodankado. It's Ronin Warriors Chodankado. Wow, that sounds really bad. And Ray of the Wildfire Inferno armor, 1/12 scale, PX, figure. And I think this is through Sentinel, and Sentinel is the company that pretty much does this. They known for doing really cool Iron Man figures. I think I did maybe a Captain America one review. I could be mistaken. But they've done variants of Captain America. They've also done like a Iron Man, Spider-Man suit from the original color of his actual suit from the comics. They've been doing this line for a while. This came out maybe like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And this is from Ronin Warriors. It's a show that I grew up watching. I love the whole gimmick of the whole like each armor representing an element. My favorite one was always Ryu's armor, the red one, especially when he combines the other armors with his to make this armor, the Inferno armor. I thought was the coolest look ever. I want to collect the whole line, but because Ronin Warriors is such a high demand, especially over here in the U.S., there's a lot of countries that really did like the show when it got, aired in their show and got, dubbed to their, their language. So there's a lot of demand for it. But it's a really cool series. I know the original Japanese one, if I'm not mistaken, is called Samurai Troopers. I know there's like another name in there too, but that's what I remember when. And the crazy thing, the thing about this is when this show aired out in the U.S. in the 90s, I think it aired out through Sci-Fi Channel, but I watched maybe a little bit there, but I started actually watching it more when it came out again a couple years later through Toonami. And yeah, it's just a really cool series. You definitely watch it. I think some of the original Japanese did even mini movies, and I think some of them are out in YouTube. I'm not 100%. It's one of the series I really want to collect, actually to watch it, because it's been such a long time since I watched the series. But yeah, okay. So this is brand new. Of course, I'll tell you how much I got it, where I got it in the end of the video. So the box itself is nice. They actually added the American name, Ronin Warriors. They didn't add the Japanese one because I guess they're trying to focus the audience to other parts than just Japan, because again, this is more popular, I think, outside Japan. Don't get me wrong, I think it has its fan base, but I think it has a bigger fan base outside. It's just a really cool series. So right there it shows you how it looks with him pretty much standing without his armor and his armor sitting down, and that's such a cool Japanese history when the actual Ronin armor is sitting down, and it's just I can really do that in real life in their histories of their culture. That's really cool. So of course I'll tell you how much I got it, where I got it in the other video. I got this for a really good deal. Just to give you a heads up, it was a steal, so I'm very happy. And of course I'll tell you how much and where I got it in the end of the video. Let's open this baby up and get a better look inside. Okay guys, so the accessories on this thing is crazy. It comes with, as you guys can see that, yeah, it comes with his two swords, and then his swords actually combine. Some interchangeable expression of his faces. So let's open this video up really fast. I'm not gonna show you everything. Just want to show you. Let's see if I can get one of the faces. Okay, zoom in here, guys. Okay guys, so the accessories on this thing is crazy. It comes with, as you guys can see that, yeah, it comes with his two swords, and then his swords actually combine. Some interchangeable expression of his faces. So let's open this video up really fast. I'm not gonna show you everything. Just want to show you. Let's see if I can get one of the faces. Okay, zoom in here, guys. I just want to show you one of his faces right here. The other one is put the cipher bit, and that's the sword. I remember in the show, his actual original swords couldn't handle the power, so they had to make, I guess, find new, more legendary, powerful swords, and I remember that in the show. And here's the sitting down kind of empty suit. So you can have him without his suit and he's just standing right next to it. I'm debating to have him with his suit on or him standing right next to it. I think I'm going to switch it out. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I'm going to switch it out. But yeah, if he looks cool with sitting it or without sitting it. And just to show you really fast, if I can get one of his hands. Right there. Alright, so now let's get a better look at the Alright guys, so I kind of want to do a first review of him without his fully armored. I'm gonna be honest, the face expression is really nice. It has a really nice weathering. It has like a smooth kind of paint feel to it. The expression is awesome. The figure itself, the paint on this is nice. The articulation on this thing is not bad. I mean, just that. So pretty much he has, without, I know the suit probably would limit it a little bit, but he kind of has like a butterfly effect joint. Then he goes all the way around, goes like this. He has a ball joint for his upper chest to his stomach, lower. Yeah, and he has a kind of like a bone joint in the waist, so this thing can actually go all the way around for his leg. He kicks pretty high, so you can really have him really cool posing without the armor. And I think with the armor, he's going to have a amazing posing as well. But look at this. This is really cool. He has like a ball joint, and then he does have articulation for his feet. And pretty much the same for the other side. But yeah, that's pretty much without the armor. Really cool. Alright guys, so this is, I decided to put him with the armor on so you guys can see it. To test the articulation on this. But first, let's look at this guy. He is beautiful, 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 nice. He does capture the character, the anime style, and everything looks really cool. Even just have him like just posing like this right now, as you guys can see that. Yeah, it looks really nice. Just with the armor, you guys can see with his face. He looks really cool. But yeah. Alright, so let's test him with the articulation. Now, because he has the armor on, his articulation does get a little bit more limited. Like there is less articulation as a result. Now, you could raise him to a certain point, his hand, his arms, but I feel like these two will pop out for me. Now, for some reason, my head for this is like, it kind of gets loose and it moves a lot. And it comes out really easily, especially with his hair. And he's supposed to have it because he has long hair in the back. So if I bet you, if I take the hair off, and it does better. He's just more, a little bit more function without the hair, but I like, you know, I want to be accurate to the show, so. But for function wise, you are more limited with the hair on. Just give you a heads up. I think that's how they are. It's just the way of the design. So like I said, he does still have not bad articulation. You still have the kind of like butterfly joint, so you can have him with the swords, you know. And he does swivel all the way. Now, he does kick still pretty good because this does have like a move swivel. And back is not bad either. Again, he can have him posting really nice. Now the upper leg armor is actually a magnetic, and that's really cool. I did not know that. Yeah. So there's that magnetic in here, and this is die-cast metal, and it just clicks on. But you also have to kind of be mindful that it comes off easily by just getting bumped into it. As I can just show you. Sorry, I just moved the camera, but yeah. So that's it. Oh, see my oh my god. So there's that little hiccup right there. For some reason mine, the head's a little loose. I wish they were a little bit smart about that. I wish it was it makes sense, I guess, but I don't know. I'm just gonna have it without the hair for now, so just so it doesn't happen again. Because I noticed without the hair, it has a little bit more grip. So yeah. And yeah. Now, changing his hands, I'll be honest, guys, changing his hands are a little pain in the butt. The easiest way you could do is by putting hot water, but I would suggest not to try to force it without doing that, because I noticed right away, you're putting so much pressure on it, these little ball joints are going to break. So keep that in mind. I wish they were a little bit more more smart about designing the hands to replace, because you can tell the tense and the constantly pulling, changing, eventually they're gonna give up. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I have the villain of the show, but I put him away. It just kept falling apart. I did a video about that because that's technically a knockoff. Because they haven't come out with one yet. I think they are gonna come out with one. I think Sentinel is gonna come out with a villain one. That'll be really cool. Hope they do. It's just that one keeps falling because it's not the greatest. It looks a cool figure, but it's not the greatest. Just watch my video about it. But yeah, and that's it, guys. I just want to show you a video about this. It's really cool. Like I said, changing his hands are a little pain in the butt. I did share earlier the video with him with his sword, so you guys can see it. It looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna have him display. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna have him display with his armor off and with his armor on. I think I'm gonna start with his armor on. Definitely with his armor on. Looks so cool. So yeah. Alright guys, so let's talk about the good and the bad and how much and where. I'm going to start with the bad. For me, the bad that I experienced with messing around with this is that I notice right now, maybe it will change over time, but to replace his hands, I noticed they tend to be a lot of stress just pulling them out and in for such tiny little ball joints. And the history I know, these originally do give up and break. So right now, what I did, I had to use hot water or heat gun, you know, that kind of trick, you know, if you're a collector, yourself. I just hope I don't have to constantly be doing it all the time. I hope over time they kind of get a little loose, so it's easy. But I kind of don't like that. So another thing for me, again, something small, is that the head struggles a little with the hair behind, so it comes to pop out sometimes. I hate that. I don't know. And I noticed without it is a little bit easier to move him around, but I wish the design behind the head, that it was just that kind of like straight rod ship just to put in the little tiny hole. I wish it was a little bit smarter when it came to the design of that. I wish it was to at least give it a little bit more grip, hold on to it, or just I don't know, something different. But that's just it when it comes to it's just those little two superficial little flaws. Now let's talk about how much, and I forgot. Let's talk about the positive. The positive about this, by the way, is I love it when it comes to the paints, the scale, the scope, everything. It really does capture the character, especially it really does capture the anime style character of it. The way it looks really cool. I'm really happy. I did really try to capture the actual anime style of the character, and I really do appreciate that, because I see it and it reminds me of watching the show, and really, it was really nostalgic for me that I really want to watch the show again. So it's a definitely must have. So list where, how much, and I actually got mine through Macari a couple months ago, and it was under about, altogether with shipping together, it was about 50 to, and then $10 shipping, $60 altogether, and that's a really good bargain. He usually goes for about, I think when he early came out, he was like 129 or 149 or even 150 for a while, but then the price dropped down, and now he goes about 90 to 100. I think a while ago, Amazon, when they always do their sales, they're selling this for about $60 or $70. But that's not shipping included. But I think it's a definitely must have if you're a fan of the show and you grew up watching this series. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. This is Limitless KRGN. Anyway, like I say, to help the channel out, put a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, anyway, help the channel out, and go always say adios and keep on collecting. Bye.